And welcome to this session on SMC. In this video, we will talk about mapping traditional roles to Scrum. Implementing Scrum essentially changes the role of the management from command and control to a more facilitative one. The traditional role of project manager is divided among three roles in Scrum: product owner, Scrum Master, and Scrum team. So how do managers fit in these three roles of Scrum? It has to be worked out who will fit into different roles in implementing Scrum. Some can become product owners and others Scrum Masters. But implementing Scrum wouldn't necessarily mean that managers wouldn't be needed outside the Scrum team. The new managers will coordinate and manage functions like interdepartmental coordination outside the Scrum teams, while Scrum Masters work within. The difference would be the exclusion of micromanagement, and the onus falling on the manager. The product owner is an outward-facing role. The product owner communicates with stakeholders and sets priorities for the project. The Scrum Master performs the duties of the project manager by removing impediments. The Scrum Master, like the project manager, is responsible for ensuring that Scrum processes are followed. Team members also perform some of the traditional roles of the project manager in that they manage themselves and their own time. This allows teams to gain a sense of ownership for their own success. New mid-level managers would be performing all functions they used to, except for the ones that conflict with the implementation of Scrum. This essentially means that they do not decide on what it is to be worked upon. They do not need to assign work to the team members or keep track of what each team member is doing. What they would need to do is to aid in removing hurdles or blockages that the team fails to do, and suggest ways of improving a product. They would still be involved in recruiting and removing team members alongside the Scrum Master. Budget and financial management would also be one of their major responsibilities. One of the new roles of development managers would be to work with the Scrum Master to facilitate the smooth functioning of the Scrum team. Development managers would have to see if the right person is assigned to a team and people are being retained in their capacities. As teams are cross-functional and self-organizing in Scrum, development managers would have to play the role of coordinators, bringing different elements together in an organization to make the working environment conducive for the developers. As the team members constantly inspect and adapt themselves to be more efficient, the problem of managers to oversee every individual's performance fades away. Project managers may play the role of Scrum Masters, and some prevalent roles may not remain as they are. The role of product owners and Scrum Masters may be taken up by functional managers. Role changes need not be clearly communicated to the people concerned. Change can become an issue if the middle management perceives that their roles have diminished in importance. Yet this can be handled agreeably. A Scrum Master can help them understand the importance of Scrum to the organization and also the significance of middle management in a Scrum environment. And that brings us to the end of this module. We hope this has shed significant light on the roles to be played by various personnel in the implementation of Scrum. Thank you for learning with us.